City of Joburg to appeal asks decision on ad and half of state land unaccounted for is in the Eastern Cape. I'm Lebo Changela with this news update. The City of Johannesburg says it will appeal a decision by the Advertising Standards Authority, which ordered the city to stop running a part of its World Class African City campaign. This relates to a radio advert that implored listeners to imagine themselves living in a recession-busting and environmentally friendly world-class African city. They also ruled that the campaign was misleading after it received a complaint. The Joburg mayor spokesperson, Fred Mokoko.
Finding it in relation to an advert that was published by the city, and it has nothing to do with whether or not we are a world-class African city, because there was no finding on that one. We are responding in relation to the findings. The legal department will brief us tomorrow. They received the matter today.
About half of state land which is unaccounted for is in the Eastern Cape. This has been revealed by Land Reform Minister Hogile Nkwinti in a written reply to a parliamentary question by Freedom Front Plus MP Peter Groenewald. Mercedes-Benz reports.
While figures reveal that almost 8.5 million hectares of state land remains unaccounted for countrywide, just over 4 million hectares of that land which is unaccounted for is in the Eastern Cape. The figure translates into 24% of state land which is not accounted for in that province. But Nkwinti also reveals that 67% of the Eastern Cape land remains in private hands, while 9% is state-owned. He added that the land unaccounted for in some provinces is due to unsurveyed and unregistered state land. Mercedes-Benz, SABC News, Parliament.
Family members of former President Nelson Mandela continue to visit him at the Mediclinic Heart Hospital in Pretoria. The elder statesman, daughter Makaziwe, and one of his granddaughters have arrived at the hospital. Earlier today, students and employees of the University of the Free State visited the medical facility to wish Madiba well. He remains in a critical but stable condition. And SAA employees are expected to embark on a nationwide strike action tomorrow. Workers affiliated to transport unions are will down tools in support of their wage demand. They're demanding a 7.5% wage hike. The employers offering a 6.5%. Setau's Vincent Masoha says services including booking of flights and maintenance will be affected.
We are looking at all the major operations where the employer is dealing with the passengers to be affected. The operations without the members, the operations without the technical employees, the operations without the cabin crew will become impossible for the South African Airways, and hence we believe that definitely the trips will be affected and the likelihood is that the planes will be grounded.